What's up, everybody? This is Kenny with Beat Body Training, and today I'm going to answer a question I got from a b-boy. If you guys don't know what a b-boy is a breakdancer, so the proper term is b-boy. And he basically wants to know how I'm balancing weight training and breaking. And he's having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out how to combine the two. So here's what I want to let you know. I've been dancing for 14 years. And that's quite a long time. I've also been working out, lifting weights since I was like 14, 15 years old. Now, obviously, as I got better with b-boying, with dancing, I continued to do that more. So I really got into the calisthenic training. Now, when I say calisthenics, I don't mean like just doing basically like a ton of pull-ups. But you do the conditioning that's required for the moves that you need to learn. So you're doing like handstands, you're doing a lot of gymnastics training, flips. You're basically just messing with body weight a lot. So here's my advice for you. If you're trying to find a balance between the two, it kind of depends on what you need to work on. If you're doing things like power moves, then yeah, you need to learn to lift some weight where you're pushing. So things like shoulder press, push-ups, bench press, those kind of things help. But also, it gets to the point where I know for me, just to answer your question, if I lift too much, or if I lift too heavy all the time, I gain weight, muscle weight, very quickly. I guess I'm lucky. But I gain weight really fast. And then it makes it harder to move and be agile. That's a huge thing with breaking, is you got to be really agile. So I got to balance the two. There was a time just in the last year I was working out very hard for about 7-8 months, and I recently just switched over back to doing calisthenic training. Now what's gonna happen, I already know for me, is that I'm gonna probably lose strength as far as my pushing goes and my pulling goes. But I'm also going to really fine-tune all those small muscles, my rotator cuff and my hip flexors and my vertebrae, and I'm going to become a lot more agile and functional. So what I do now is I dance, and I condition, like freeze training, 6 days a week, and I'll do weights once a week. So I'll do like a really, really heavy like powerlifting day on like a Sunday, and then basically the rest of the week is stretching, it's running, skipping, it's basically cardio and dancing and breaking. So calisthenic training or power moves or footwork training. So that's what I do right now, and that's what helps me get lighter. I go from a weight of like 190 down to like 192. Not 192, sorry, 182. That's ridiculous. 190 to 192. There was no difference there. So I go down to 182, and that's a good lightweight for me to not sacrifice all my muscle, basically. And I change my diet a lot. I go pretty much the week or two before the battle, like raw. Just raw veggies and tons of fruit and a ton of water, man. Like that's pretty much what I eat. Like I cut out a lot of things like the rice, unless I'm doing like a 10-mile run. So that's what I do to kind of balance everything out, and I find that it works. Again, also I've been dancing for 14 years, so I know what my body can take. If I'm feeling weak, obviously, if my joints hurt, then I start doing certain exercises to help those joints. I don't just stop doing everything. Remember, I had that one day where I go heavy, but my one day heavy might be like, you might not be there, so don't worry about that. My best advice is to focus, if you're trying to do for breaking or dancing, focus on those calisthenic conditionings that work with what you're doing. And then, if you need to weight lift because you need to get stronger, don't avoid those bodybuilding exercises like, the staples, the bench, the squat, the deadlift. And then for the best calisthenic ones, push-ups, handstands, handstand push-ups, pull-ups are good as well. Any kind of gymnastics you can do, sprinting, those kind of things where it's high intensity, because that's what we do in breaking. It's very high intensity. So do those. So I hope that helps, man, and good luck to you. Thanks for writing to me, and don't forget to continue to subscribe to the channel and rate the video, share the video, and check out my website, beatbodytraining.com. I got my meal plan up on there ready for you to download it, and once you do, it'll be Dropbox to your email right away. And you guys can send me an email at beatbodytrainingkenny@gmail.com. I read them all, so thank you for writing, and I look forward to answering your questions either online via email or via YouTube. So take care, guys. Peace.